Our first guest recently starred as Anne Boleyn on Broadway in Six, as Tina in the Tina Turner musical, and is currently working on her new EP titled Golden. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Leandra Ellis-Gaston. Good. We are so thrilled to have you here.
I'm excited.
Yay! Tonight is one of those nights where I met a lot of people for the first time, and I already feel like we're best friends.
I feel that too.
Good. I'm so glad. All right. So, Leandra, before we talk about your career, can we talk a little bit about your amazing family?
Yes.
Yay. Okay. So, something on the internet or something mentioned you grew up with 36 female cousins, is that correct?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
People were doing some stuff, okay. That's something going on.
Your family was busy.
Okay, baby, they was making babies. No, I am very lucky to be born from a grandmother who's the oldest of 13.
Wow.
And so, out of that line of them, I'm mostly aunts, and then there's 3 boys. And then they all had 3 girls and like 1 boy. So then they had 3 girls and 1 boy. Wow. And then, yeah. So like I know my great cousin who is like 3 months.
Oh.
And I don't know if can you be a great cousin?
Sure.
I don't think you can be that.
You can be a fabulous cousin.
I guess that's like 4th cousin.
Yeah. Once removed, 8
when
times
you're
removed.
Black, everybody's a cousin. You know what I mean? Like everybody's great something. So yeah.
I love that. And it sounds like you have a lot of female support in your family network, and
the feminine
that's really
energy
important.
is heavy in my clan. Okay,
yes.
they run deep.
Well, I love that. So your professional trajectory is pretty incredible. So it says here, Leandra, not only did you book your first professional job in your first week in New York, what? But you didn't start dancing until high school, and yet your first Broadway job was as a dance captain and a swing in Tina. Now, you saw me dance at the beginning of the show, and obviously I was born with a gift. But were you, or did you have to work?
I think I was born with rhythm. You know, I think I was born with rhythm. Funny enough, I hate ballet.
Oh.
I think that it's beautiful on other people. It's disastrous on me.
It's good to know that about yourself.
Yeah, I was obsessed with rhythm. And I think also as a kid, I was definitely the little kid that was like, if you can do it, I can do it.
Anything you can do, I can do better?
Not even I can do it better. I can just do it my way.
Oh,
which
I like
might
that.
be better. You know what I mean? Not I can do it better than you, but my way might be the right
But
way.
it might happen to be better.
Yeah, this might be the way we should all do it, possibly. But yeah, I was really lucky. I graduated college on a Saturday. I moved to New York on a Tuesday, and that Friday I booked my first gig.
Wow.
And it was
that's amazing.
And it was we don't do it now, which is crazy. Which I'm like, is it old school now? Like, wait a minute. But I stood in a line at 6 a.m. in the morning outside of Pearl, and they came outside the building. We all go upstairs, and they're auditioning one by one, and then we're in the last 30 minutes of the audition hour, and they're like, everybody line up. We're gonna pick 10 people.
Ooh, typing.
And this was for the international tour of Hair. And I was really lucky, and I am also kind of crazy. So I knew everybody was going to be dressed like a hippie. So I ended up dressing like I was going to an audition for Elle Woods in Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
So that way, if I looked really prim and prep, and then I sang like a rock star, they would pick me. And so in the audition line, everybody has on like these beads, bathing suit tops. I'm dressed in like this pink dress with stilettos.
I love it.
Giving very Delta new. And the director comes outside and he's looking down the line and he's like, okay. He's like, and then he points. And then I went in that room and sang my face off.
Yes. Oh, that's wonderful.
I was lucky.
That's awesome. Lucky and crazy talented. Yes. So the first time you went on is Tina Turner in Tina the musical on Broadway. You barely had any rehearsal time, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about that experience. Were you terrified the whole time? Was there ever a point when you were like, oh, I got this?
Never.
No.
Never. It's literally Tina Turner. You never got it. Like, I'm not her. No, it was very nerve-wracking. It also was during the time of COVID. So the rehearsal process was like really strained, you know?
Right.
Also, I was a dance captain. So not only was I had to teach myself the role, then other people had to give me notes. And then I would have to watch a video of myself doing it to give myself notes.
And then you had to zoom into yourself.
No, literally. Then I would have to tell other people their notes while watching it. So it was a very crazy process. And it never, I don't want to say it never got stress-free. I think eventually it got fun.
Good.
But there's like a weight to it because she's one of the most iconic people in the world. And so you want to do it the best way possible. But also that company was so lovely because they were like, we want you to bring yourself to Tina. You're not an impersonator. You just need to have the spirit of her. Right. So I was lucky to have a little bit of that spirit.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, do you hear that music? Oh no, that means we have time for one more question.
Okay, great.
Okay, Leandra, I really want to talk about your album. Your next thing, Leandra's working on an album. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I'm working on an album, my EP, and it's called Golden. And it's an EP full of musical theater, Golden Age musical theater songs turned into jazz R&B arrangements. It's very exciting. It's a dedication to actually the crazy woman in my family.
Like it?
I am from South Carolina, and so my grandmother, especially because my skin is darker, would always just say in the summertime, like, baby, you are so golden. Aww. You know, she would just always say that, and in a very loving way. And so it's a dedication to, like, the little black girl who loved to watch TCM, which is Turner Classic Movies, in the summertime with my grandmother.
Oh, I love that. That's so beautiful. Are you going to release it on vinyl? Because I'm now one of those snobs that feels like vinyl is the best.
A vinyl?
Vinyl record. I want like a record. A record. Are you going to make a record? It is.
We need to talk to that anonymous donor.
Oh. I can never tell if he's listening.
I think he is, girl.
I think he's listening.
He's listening.
He's listening.
Hey, give me the money, honey.